Hello and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Tonight is Friday. You know, we can let our hair down, have a little fun. Have a little fun, you know. Remember, support. The Cash App is Let's Sip and Talk. If you like what's going on here, make sure you support so I can send you out a cup to sip in and a pen to write on, or write with, shall I say. Anywho, today's Friday, and we're talking about same-sex relationships. Hey, BFF. Same-sex relationships. What are your thoughts? Do you feel it's right? Do you feel it's wrong? We are not talking about no right and wrong here. Who are we to judge? If it happens, it happens. But I do think individuals that are truly, do I want to say gay? Is that the right word? Or truly lesbian, or truly, what do you call men that like men? Gay? What do y'all call? Seems like I know this, but I'm having a brain fart. 2 women are lesbians, and I guess the 2 men are gay. Right? I don't know. I'm having a brain fart, y'all. And I promise you, I haven't even drinking too much. So, anywho, a lot of people they turn a nose up at 2 men. Why? I don't know. I'm not going to say I turn my nose up at 2 men. I just feel like, I don't know what that means. I just feel. But 2 women, it's like, okay, you know, they together, whatever makes her happy. Not saying the 2 men thing. I think I visualize it to a point I shouldn't be visualizing it. That's all. Other than that, I'm happy for you. Kudos to you. I do think, though, and y'all make sure y'all chime in. This is not a bashing session. This is a Friday night discussion. Good energy, positive vibes, not downing anyone. However, I do feel like, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me on this, I feel like you're born that way. If you're truly gay, or you're truly a lesbian, and you truly only want women, or you only want men, I think you're born that way. And I mean, that's just me. And no, we're not going to bring in, Freema don't believe in God because she feels they born that way. He wouldn't make no mistakes. No, we're not doing all that tonight. Again, we're not making this all serious. We kind of just talking, you know, giving our opinions and feedback or whatever. But I do think you're born that way.
I do too.
You think so too?
Yeah.
Why you say it? The same reason I say it.
I mean, you see it when they little.
Yeah,
like,
that's my whole thing.
You see their body language, how they act when they little. And I experienced it one time with a little person, and I came out and told their parent, I was like, he gonna be gay.
Right.
And this was at 3. Here it is.
More like
20.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is. And then 20 where?
Yeah.
I knew it. But
like you can tell when they're little people, you can tell their femininity. Is that a word? You can tell their feminine side. You know, they're doing things a little different. And you can kind of sense it. And all you have to do is accept it. It's nothing you can do to change that person's mind. If that's what they are, that's what they are. If that's what they're into, that's what they're into. Who are we to say, no, you cannot be into men?
I'm going to beat it out of my child.
How you going to beat it out of how? All you're going to do is prevent them from telling you, hello, Melvin. All you're going to do is prevent them from telling you, Mom, I'm gay. Mom, I like boys. Mom, I like girls. You know, like, be open with me. Mom, I'm confused. I like both. Bisexual. The only thing with bisexual, and here I go again with that, the men, women are more open. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, if they're with a woman, let's say for years, I don't expect people to come out if they're kind of dibbling. How's it going? Maybe make sure that's what you want to do. Understandable. But what I don't agree with, and again, these are my opinions, make sure y'all chime in. What I don't agree with is when the men, it seems like I'm always hard on y'all. I'm sorry. I love y'all though. When y'all try to play both sides of the fence, I don't know What do you mean, William? Sure can, especially in Chicago. You know, I done said a lot, so I don't know what you're saying. But I just don't think it's right for men to be with men and women. And I know y'all gonna be like, Freema, really? But it's okay for a woman to be.
Because they have.
They're penetrating in the anal.
Yeah.
And I hear, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not none of that, but it's kind of easier to contract STDs from the anal. Of course, you should be wrapping it up, of course, but I just don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. I just don't think that's right. You gonna like a man or you gonna like a woman?
I guess there's like a man going in a woman's anal.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, yes, oh yes, yes, William. Some men are on the down low, but is that cool? Why? Okay, maybe no. I know what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's better if you're open. You know, hey, I like men and women. Let it be my choice to date you knowing you like men as well. That's what I'm trying to say. Let it be my decision if I still want to date you knowing that you like men also. Don't sit here. It's not a double standard because I just corrected it. Don't sit here and be on the down low and you're sneaking. The topic is same-sex relationships, Melvin. Don't sneak and be with John, you know, and you're still with me. And you're not giving me the opportunity to decide if I want to be with you or not, knowing you like men. You know what? It's so crazy. You know what's so crazy, William? I've seen that on something. That some women love it. If you're talking about women love men that like men, I promise you, I don't know what it was, but they were okay with it. Like they were fine, you know, with that situation. But again, he was honest. He was open and honest. That was her decision. But don't make a decision for me. I feel like you're making a decision for me, and things can just go crazy. It's just not right.
I can use it as excuse, so I'm not cheating on you with the woman.
But then, yeah, you're not cheating on me with a woman, but you're attracted to a man. Like, I guess you can be attracted to both, but I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't think you should. Just be open and honest. God dog, that's all I can say. Some women are on DL as well. Absolutely true. That's 100% true. However, if you plan on being in a relationship, you love this person, you want to be with this person, I feel like you should be upfront. I like men and women. And you're going to take me as I am. That's kind of like swinging. You know, that's kind of like the whole open marriage thing. Y'all are going to be upfront with each other in the beginning and say, listen, I like to have sex with other people. You can either join me or we cannot do this thing. And it's just as simple as that. Dee said, my thing is, if a woman is a true lesbian, she wants a woman. She wants the feel of another woman. If you're going to be with a woman that act, look, smell, or walk like a man, then be with a damn man. Same as a true gay man. That's the reason. Y'all know Mimi on Friday night, she be extra. Same as a true gay man. That's the reason you have so many of these downloads. Exactly. If you are a true lesbian, like you are attracted to nothing but women, like a man is like ill, you know, you like a little, I think they call them films or lips, I don't know, they call them something. You be with a woman, you want to be with a woman. You don't, all that download stuff, and you know you really attracted to that one sex, let it be known. But no, you don't have to let it be known, but don't sleep with people just to have people thinking you're with a woman. Like, don't have me by your side when we go to engagements and things like that, because you don't want people to know that you know, kind of. But guess what? When you're in the function and me and you are having a drink and you're doing this along with me, people are going to point it out anyway. Some of your gestures is just going to tell on you. So don't cover it up. Be who you are. And if the people that love you and you're surrounded, really,
that's fine.
The people that love you and that you surround yourself with, if they can't accept that, then I mean, I don't know. Yep, love to watch, especially women that are married. Melvin said, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Nothing like a beautiful, sexy woman. God, women. All right. Will and Jada, for example. Studs. That's what Dee was saying. If you're a woman and you're with a stud, are you with a stud because you're just attracted to a woman with breasts but look like a man? Or
It could be the
I don't
personality.
know. I guess it could be the personality, but if you with a hardcore stud, she strap her breast down. She wear she wear a thing all the time. You get what I'm saying? Then why not just be with a man? Because you're attracted to a girl, I guess. But you want the man? I don't know. Child, where's somebody at that's with a stud? Melvin said, I confess I love the shit out of women. You're supposed to. Just don't be infatuated by them. Don't be obsessed. Just, love them and love how they look. Yvonne said no, because they still humping guys. I just don't think it's right. I don't think it's right
You don't think it's right?
for a man to be on the down low.
No, and a lot of them are scared of what people are going to think of them. And believe it or not, it's some women that wouldn't mind.
That's what we were talking about. And I was shocked to learn that people, if you're open, hey, I like dudes, but I'm feeling you. And she might say, okay, you can take me out. To each his own. Just be careful,
Would he be willing to do a threesome with the person that's a man with another woman? Like,
I don't think so.
you don't think?
I don't think they'll do a threesome. Mm-mm. Because
Another man.
okay, so answer this, y'all. And again, all studs not the same. I'm a stud. I was waiting for a stud to come on. Listen, my question is to you: the women that you're with, is it that they're just attracted to a stud, like you still a girl type thing, but they like the hardcoreness? Because I know we like to feel safe around our men. You know what I mean? So is it that we still feel safe around a stud, or they just got to be attracted to a stud? I don't know what I'm trying to ask you, but you get what I'm trying to say. So that means everybody can just be gay if it's just a personality.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I really and truly feel that.
Oh my God. April said everybody can be gay if you fall in love with a personality first.
I can't.
So what if you fall in love and then bingo, it's
You
a
can
girl.
fall in love without having to have
Somebody
sexual
that catfish
towards that
you,
person.
and it's a girl this whole time. Y'all done said I love you.
I showed you that look just like me.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Women tend to say they get better pleasure from a woman than a man's, what they say, because they try to say the woman know how to please another woman. That's just with this. However you do it. It's just with that. That's what I think they be talking about.
How to do it.
Melvin said, what's wrong with being infatuated with women, Mrs. Kennedy? I don't know. I think it could turn you into a what's the little dude name on Players Club? Melvin? No, his name wasn't Melvin. It was Stedman. Look at him talking about, it was Melvin. It was Stanley. He got to the point he felt, just because I give you googly eyes, I'm a flirt, I ain't gonna lie. I give you googly eyes. I pay you attention. I respond in the inbox. That don't mean that I'm feeling you 100%. You get what I'm saying? So when you infatuated, sometimes you be like, oh, she's nice to me. She must be feeling me. That's you assuming, because you're taking my niceness and running with it. Now, I'm in Walmart. You're in Walmart. I'm in Ballo. You in Wallow. You don't think nothing's wrong with it, because when we bump into each other, the first time I'm thinking it's a coincidence. Oh, hey, how you doing, Stanley? See you in Walmart next week. Oh, Stanley, you following me? Joking. But when I get in a car, I'm a video chat my homegirls in a group chat, and I'm say, yo, I done ran into Stanley 2 times within 2 weeks. I feel it's weird, and I'm gonna start paying attention. So I think that infatuation can kind of stray other places, and it may not be intentional for you. So that's just my opinion. Denise said, I can't take a stud serious. You bleed like I bleed. I mean, that's true, but all studs are not the same. It's some that thinks they're a man, and it's some that know they're a woman but dress like a dude. What Kali say? Oh, sorry. Okay, so if you're saying like it's some that think they're a man, that so. Okay, I had to grasp that. I had to understand that. So when you dress like a man and act like one, you don't think you a man. I'm just asking because I don't know.
Well, mine knows she's not a man, but she act like a man, dress like a man, do everything like a man.
That's why I'm confused. You do everything like a man. You wear boxers.
Yep.
Oh, you a size up a nigga. I'm a straight fight you. You get what I'm saying? So
I got a question about
What?
boxes and stud.
they wear. I didn't ask a question
You
to
did?
somebody.
Look, I
They
was
wear
curious.
they wear tighty whities during that time.
Why not
They don't wear
panties?
panties.
Well, yeah.
Tidy.
Yeah. They wear, and we do our part to take care of home.
Who is
So that's awesome.
Speaking of, hey.
That's awesome. I mean, and you're supposed to if you're taking on that male role. So if you dress like a stud and you think you the man in the relationship, you should take care of home because I'm gonna expect that from you.
Do y'all change your voice?
I don't think they change their voice. I think because that's how they are when they little. So you kind of like put that voice on. You get used to talking deep. So I don't know.
Why couldn't it just be something? Please join in.
That's very kind of ignorant.
What's kind of ignorant?
Some of them just have deep voices.
That's why I said when they little.
They change their voice.
Everybody don't just change their voice. See,
No, I'm just saying, do they train their voice or
No.
do it be
No, I think sometimes it's a hormonal thing.
I think
That's
you.
what
I think you
some
learn to talk that
transgenders-
way.
that's how some transgenders are like
And
that.
see, you tell you the truth, you'll never know because some people are born with extra X chromosomes, extra Y chromosomes. You don't know. We have hermaphrodites. Who's to say you're a hermaphrodite, but you never had any female issues? So how would you know if you have a little penis that just never came out?
And
Or
those
you
with
have testicles that never dropped.
and that's what I think the big my kids, Lord. Anyway, Denise said, "Can you stand up and piss like a man?" Tell you.
can.
Oh,
Let me
God.
I can.
Kali, bye. My son is in here. Bye. Let me tell you.
Why is all these
Mom,
questions like,
I heard,
like that? Like,
I heard when,
Oh my
when
God.
males are born, they already born a female until they do. I mean,
Yes,
until they
that's true.
develop into a male.
That's
So
true.
that's absolutely true, but that's where the hormones come in and all that stuff.
My
However,
hormones come in.
Um,
Mine was in
Bye.
since I was like 10.
are you
no, they
serious?
can't see him, but they can hear him. Kali said his hormones came in when he was 10. Bye. So listen,
This is
can
an
you
adult
stand
show,
up
bye.
and piss like yes?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying no. I don't know about
I've
like
tried
just
it.
do it. I can't. I
Stand
can't
up
do
and
it.
pee.
But
Dream down my leg.
I can't do it. But
Only
they
time
have
is-
things.
All the kids are gone.
Yeah.
But,
They have
if,
things
Like
that
if I
they can set
freshly
up.
shave or wax or whatever, then it will not go straight.
All right. Melvin said infatuation is a phase, a strong feeling, or for someone or something. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. All right.
I don't got no songs to do.
I don't think I can from here. I only dress like a man. I'm completely a woman. And I mean, of course, you're completely a woman. But you still hold down the fort. You know, you still play that role. So I guess some people concern is a question. Not really concern, because to each his own. We don't judge. Then why that person that you're with don't just be with a man if you're doing everything that the man does? And I guess to answer that question is because they're attracted to females, but they just want that male figure, that role. I don't know. I don't know. What about a D Wade and Gabrielle and their son? I mean, how old was the son? 14 or 15? How old was the son? You know, he wanted to be a girl. My personal opinion, I feel like
They should wait
You
until-
want
at his age,
They
excuse
should
me.
wait until he's older.
Yeah, at
Because
his
it could be
age,
unfair.
it could be a phase. You know, maybe they do know, or he do know how he feel or whatever, but I just think he should have waited till he was just a little bit older to allow him to make that transition or start the process or whatever he's doing. I would try my best to hold him off as long as I could. You know, however, I'm still going to show that I love him. I'm not going to look at you no different, you know, or what have you. D, yeah, it is. She's correct, because I have seen some think they're a man, but I don't knock nobody for who they love. Absolutely. Be who you are. I have a female cousin and she's a stud and I love her. Exactly. And I have a niece and I love her to death. We do not judge, you know. Just curiosity, you know. Conversations like this, we kind of learn. We kind of know, like, and it's okay to ask questions and not feel like I can't believe this girl just asked. Hey, if you don't know, you ask. And I just want to know, like, if they into studs, why not just be with a man? But I guess because they're into women. I love the idea of being with a woman. It's just the most of them be confused or just want to try it. Yeah. But how do you know they just want to try it, or once it start getting a little serious, they kind of stray away? Like, how do you know it's just a trial and error type situation? And do they be upfront with you? Do they say, listen, I never did this before. I want to try it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. No. Like, are they honest, or are they scared that you're not going to give them that try because they're just trying
lie and make it seem like a one-night stand count, which it don't.
What you talking about, the ones that want to try it? Or the ones?
Yeah, the ones that's interested in someone, they act like they're bisexual when in reality they're really not. Relationships with men the whole time, but you so-called claim you're bisexual because you tried it one time.
Oh, no. Wow, to go to that extreme. Yes, Denise. I was just very infatuated with a woman until I found out she was married. Once I found out, I got out of that infatuation phase immediately. Ooh. Can you control your infatuation stage? Is it somebody Google the infatuation and post it on here? I need to see the real definition of infatuation, because can you control? I guess it's a feeling, but if you start out really digging this person, she's married, boom, that's a wrap.
A bit too strong.
You know, somebody Google the word infatuation and post it on here. I'm a stud that doesn't even use a strap unless it's requested. Okay, all right. 12, yeah, that's too young. I feel like at 12, no. You're not even old enough to make decisions for yourself. You get what I'm saying? And that's to me, that's my opinion now. Again, I'ma still love you. I have a question that comes from being hurt so many times. What you mean, Yvonne? You said I have a question that comes from being hurt so many times. Ask the question, honey bunches. Or you saying like they be with a woman or something from being hurt? Maybe I'm reaching. I'll wait to say it. He changed his name? D Wade's son changed his name? Oh my God. No, to me that's just a little too extreme. You ain't even go out there and meet women yet. You don't even know what it feel like or look like. Like, how you know you're not gonna like it?
But you know what? I get why he's supporting him.
I would support him now.
Did you see it?
Because so many people are so judgmental, and kids feel like
I didn't see that on. Oh, it came up now. You know my thing is delayed.
a lot of kids is like commit suicide because they don't have that
support. I agree now.
I guess he's doing everything because we don't know their
that's
side.
True.
We don't know.
I hope y'all can hear Stacey. That makes a lot of sense.
Into depression. We don't know if he actually told his daddy he want to kill himself because he's confused.
Right.
So therefore, his daddy said, "Forget it. I'm gonna support you regardless however age you is."
Okay.
But a lot of people is looking at it from the opposite side instead of looking at it from that way. Looking at it from that way instead of thinking. Because I know somebody personally that experienced. They was confused at a young age. Nobody wanted to hear him. He didn't want to be here no more because he was afraid that he was going to be shaming his parents because of how he is. So I get why Dwayne Wade do it.
It's-
That's why I
got
support
you.
his feelings on towards his child. Forget what anybody gotta say.
That makes sense, y'all. Stacy said we don't know their end. You know, we don't know what's going on in that household. We don't know if this little boy was in a depression, want to commit suicide. So maybe Dwayne Wade feel like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to
But
let
you
my
know.
son know that he has my support, whatever. And hey, they got enough money to change it back to a dingling if you want to change it back.
But
Change the name back. I don't know.
You know, I knew with mine.
That's what I'm. Yeah, we definitely
That's what
know.
I'm saying. The other
Um,
people don't know they're sad. People
Yeah.
that don't experience. People that got kids that's with the opposite,
Opposite sex.
They're not understanding it. They don't have.
And
family
some people-
members
yeah.
That's in the same sex relationship. They're not understanding. So
I knew
that's
my
why
child-
They so judgmental on it instead of looking at it like, damn, these kids is out here killing themselves. All these kids that's committing suicide.
You
Do
got
you know
grown
their
people
problems?
killing themselves over it.
Do we talking about the child?
No, I'm talking
Do we
about grown people
understand?
too.
Like, do we know why they kill themselves?
Right. Do we
don't
know the real?
They can say, "Oh, they was getting bullied." Why they was getting bullied? Because they was gay.
Yeah. And you didn't want to hear it
And
at
then
home.
Nobody wanted to hear it.
And like I said,
That's
grown people
true.
doing the same thing because they still getting bullied.
Absolutely.
People still don't understand.
People still
what
don't
they
understand what
going
they're going through. Zane said, yes, they're honest, and I respect that. They'll say they want to try it. Okay, give them look, let them try it. When females become a stud. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. When Yvonne said earlier that, they've been hurt too many times. So maybe they just going to try something totally different.
And
And
we get
hey,
a lot of people
yeah,
that say
that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. April said there's a very big difference between. Hold on a minute. There's a very big difference between infatuation and being in love. Infatuation is when you first see someone that you are attracted to and immediately feel there is a connection based on that. Whereas love is knowing the good and bad someone and still loving them all the same. Absolutely. D said that's what Boosie was saying. He ain't get it wet yet. Lene said most studs was tomboys first and it felt comfortable. Okay. Because I always thought it comes from being hurt so many times from a guy. They support him. Yes, they definitely support him. In some cases, yeah, that too. But from being young, what you are attracted to. And I totally agree with that. I think they know.
I went through a huge issue when my child was about 6 years old from the other side of the family, because she knew what she wanted to wear. She wanted boy pants and boy shorts. So I let her express herself, and they found that to be a huge issue because she was so young. My child would cry if I put a dress on her.
Yeah, so see, that goes back to what you were saying with D Wade. Why put them through that? Like,
To
hey, she want to wear some
satisfy everybody
shorts and some jeans, then put on some shorts and jeans. I mean, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. If any one of my kids ever came to me and said, "Mom, gay," and right now Khalid's 16. Well, he'll be 16 Monday, and Monty just turned 13 in June. If one of them was to come to me and say, "Mom, gay, I want to wear girl clothes," and y'all probably gonna be like, "What?" Guess what? We're going shopping. Like, we're gonna figure this thing out, and we're gonna see what kind of style you like to wear. I'ma support it. It's clothes. Hey, if that's how they wanna. If that's what they want to do, then that's just what they want to
You
do.
got to live your life. That's
Yeah.
what I tell my daughter.
You
got
have
be
to.
happy.
And then we
Nobody
have to
has play
teach
you.
them, and I understand 12 is a bit much well, it's a name change. He can change it back. But if he was getting a whole gender, transgender, like a whole change, I think that's too young. However, we have to let these kids know it's okay to express yourselves and be who you are at an early age, because if not, they're going to be bottled up and feel like they can't be who they want to be once they become adults.
Look at Jasmine.
Who's
She had
Jasmine?
her own, I think that's the name, she had her own TV show, and she had the surgery. I think she was 16,
At a young age?
16.
16? I mean, we just got to love everybody and not judge them. I'm the OG stud of Orangeburg. All right, Orangeburg rock. Hey, it's nothing wrong with it, people. At the end of the day, let people be who they want to be, who they're happy being, because why wouldn't we want to see somebody happy? If I'm happy and I want to be with a woman, be supportive of that. If you don't support it, don't make me feel bad about it.
Hell, I ain't
Don't
got to do it.
yeah, don't down me like, Freeman, you're stupid. You're da 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 da. Hey, if you're happy, that's your business. If I don't support it, I don't have to down you and make you feel bad about it. That's not what I'm here for. But anywho, on the flip side, sorry about that. Right, love who you love. Love who love you. Exactly. Plain and simple. What you was about to say? Oh, plain and simple. But I see nobody posted the comment or the definition of infatuation. Melvin, where you went? Because we can. Oh, you see? Oh, that's what it was. I thought you was giving your own words.
No.
I thought you was giving your own words. But yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was just giving her own words of infatuation. But on that infatuation topic, Melvin, if you're still there, I don't think that's something you can turn on and off immediately. That's just my opinion. And if you're infatuated, if people, like with the same sex, if I see a female and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta have her, does that make you gay? I think so.
No, because I check out a female.
No, that ain't what I said. That's not what I said. If you see a female and you say, I have to have her, like I need her to be mine.
I might say I need her butt.
Yeah, something like that, because she
But
got
no.
a nice shape. But
Yeah.
if you gotta have her, I think you like women.
Yeah.
I think so. And you need to accept that fact. Have you ever thought to yourself and laying in the bed and a man popped up in your head? Or you flipping a channel and now two gay men on there and you find it kind of interesting and you're liking it and you're a man, then maybe you need to reconsider. Maybe you need to go on across the ladder and be with a man. But don't be with a woman too, or tell the woman. That's the only problem I have. With the same sex, I love it if you love it, but I just don't feel like
They should be open to the person.
there should be a download situation.
And it might not be.
What?
You know,
A download situation?
A lot of people act like they're surprised but knew the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
But other people find
Well,
out.
that's fine. But if me and you in this thing, let me be the person to say, I'll cover you up all day long. I'll be your trophy wife. Just make sure I'm straight. Make sure I'm straight. Don't sit here and dog me out. You buying Bob all kind of stuff and you ain't buying me nothing. No. We gotta all be straight.
You got to have a business deal.
We gotta have a conversation. You gotta be open. And that's where a lot of diseases come from too. Like, it's not cool. I mean, yeah, you can wear a condom, but you always have to think about the fact, what if that condom busts?
Oh, and not even that, skin-to-skin contact.
Yeah, herpes. I mean, a lot of people, matter of
Lord.
fact, it's so crazy. I was talking to this guy a couple years ago. We were just chit-chatting. I think we ran into each other. We were just having a conversation. I'm like, you better be careful out there. I'll wrap it up. I said, well, hey, you still can get herpes even though you wrap it up. Are you serious? And when I say a couple years, it's probably like 2 years ago. And it's like, dude, you didn't know that? Like, you didn't know that? Yes, you still, that skin to skin, man, that little herpes, that little
And
whatever.
you can get it on any
part of your body. Yeah. It's not wrong with YouTubing and Googling and all kind of stuff. Man, I Google all kind of stuff. AIDS, herpes, syphilis. Like, I don't know if I'm nosy or I just want to be knowledgeable of certain things. But yeah, when you have sex with somebody, you got to think of the possibility of that condom popping. You got to think of the possibility of he done been with a man, God knows how many other men, God knows how many men that man done been with, and it just, I don't know.
I had my students to draw the web like that. It start off with 2 people.
I'm telling you.
Each person have 5 people. Each one of those 5 people have 5 people.
And then you see how many that is?
Yeah.
Even if,
And they was like, when they see it, it's
hey, Quadisha, even, did I say that right? Cochetta, I'm sorry. Even if it's one person got one person, that still spreads. That food chain, that sex chain spreads like crazy. Because, and I think we talked about this before. If I'm with my husband and I got time for, hey, Raquel, not none, just being careful. I agree with you. Not nosy, just being, right, exactly. If I got my husband over here and then I got time for this guy, I clearly we talked about this before. But then if I got time for this guy over here, 9 times out of 10, my husband got time for her over there. This guy got time for her over there or him. And then now it's just like, You think that third person about to be a fool with the second person that know they talking to me? No. Like, that's about how many people? 6 to 10 people right there. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. And then if you straddling the fence to where you telling everybody you love them and they're the only one, and then I feel comfortable enough, which you shouldn't, but we're all grown here. Everybody done went a little raw doggy before. You know, and it's like, I trust him. You know, I don't think it's nobody else. And then we have unprotected sex. I'm telling the same, well, hell, I ain't got to tell the same thing to my husband because me and my husband, we're husband and wife, so of course there's no protection. But then I got him thinking, you know, I understand I'm married, but listen, we don't even have sex. You know, it's just me and you. Unprotected. Husband probably telling her the same thing. Unprotected. She got a boo at home. He got a boo. You know, like, it just, y'all, it's so scary. It's so scary. And if you're a crazy person like me, just sir, bye. We're having an adult conversation. Exit left. You and Mimi.
What's going on with y'all tonight?
They nosy tonight. They hear all this terminology and stuff and want to come be nosy. Sometimes, I don't know, my kids probably, I doubt if my kids having sex.
Oh, you in denial.
I know Khalid, but not Monty. Threesomes, William. That's a tough topic. What you mean? Ew. That's a tough topic because I feel like I just couldn't do it.
What?
Have a threesome. I gotta trust. I know. I just can't do because I'm jealous.
Not
It
be
won't.
with my husband.
It had to be
sorry.
with everybody had to be complete strangers. Not complete strangers, but it can't be that person's significant other.
So
because
I
William,
would not.
with a threesome, your girl is bringing in another guy or another woman. I knew what you meant. But with the threesomes, the men, are you allowing your woman to bring in another man?
No.
Does that make
They
you feel
won't.
uncomfortable?
They won't. So imagine
But
how
why?
you feel.
Why though? Y'all don't technically have to be, you know, near each other. You get what I'm saying? So what's so bad about the 2 men and a woman? Yeah, I don't think I can do it either, Yvonne. I'm too jealous, and I
I'm
just
very
feel like
jealous. I couldn't do it.
I could not do it. And I think you know, we kind of crazy in our head. I'm thinking he could be texting his homeboy, and I'm thinking he texting, you know, I be thinking all kind of crazy stuff. Oh, you done find her? You done. That's what I'm saying.
Or it seemed like they enjoying it.
Yeah, they enjoying it, and I got an issue.
Forget about you.
No.
We're divorced.
We're fighting.
That's a wrap.
We're fighting.
This whole thing is over. Dude, I'm over here, you know.
Wait your turn.
That no. That just, nah, it ain't for
Especially
some
if you
people.
make a noise with her you ain't never made with me before. Woo! No.
No, I can't do
You
it.
hit it with that hoo-hoo, that's a wrap.
Shut up.
I'm mad. I'm knocking you
Oh
off.
my God. But I don't forget I asked a question just now. Oh, men, y'all want us to bring in a female or will y'all bring in a man?
Okay. I was asked this. I don't know.
Not
if
into
you're
the
trying to be funny.
not into that most women want to bring another woman in. Okay.
He tried to
That's
be funny
because a lot of
and
men
asked,
don't.
"Can we do a threesome?" I told him, "No, we talking. Come on now. I'll let you pick." He's the one who's gonna pick a female. I said, "I pick your homeboy."
Oh my
My
God.
best friend. Oh yeah, look. Now he
See?
don't want to do it. That was in the conversation.
See? But we
That's
supposed to
his
be able to accept that.
fault. I
No.
was like, let's hear him. But then now he started thinking, so this ain't doing But no,
I just don't
was
think it's
picking
fair.
your homeboy
Exactly.
Because you try to be funny.
Yeah,
That's what
no.
you know, I'm not
And I
into
don't
that
think a
shit.
man should ask a woman for a threesome.
No.
I
If-
personally don't think you
wanna Be
should.
spontaneous, use toys. Because
Yeah.
that's not.
You better get a
enough.
blow
It
up
makes
doll.
me feel some type
You
of
better get a
way.
blow up doll. Yeah, if you ask me for a threesome, I feel like
You're not doing your job.
I'm not.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I'm not enough, and it's not saying that you don't feel secure about yourself. No, that has nothing to do with
It
it.
feel like you're bored.
Yeah,
And I got different ways. I switch them out.
like you need somebody else. Like
I can be
no,
ratchet, sassy.
I
bougie.
think honestly, if my man was to ever come to me and ask for a threesome, I think we're on terms for separation, divorce. I couldn't do it. That would end our relationship, and I'm so not being funny.
Or if it's not even a marriage, if it's it's just a regular
That's what I'm
relationship,
saying.
You just probably
That's a done.
feel somebody that he's just
Yep.
he's not gonna be.
And I'm not
serious.
saying, listen, ladies, I'm not saying if
To
your
each his
man
own.
approach you about, I'm not saying that you wrong for accepting or you should leave him. That's not what I'm saying. You might be into that and he knows that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying for me,
She's too jealous hearted.
I couldn't do
accept
it.
anything like that.
now I'm gonna feel like, dang, he don't even find me attractive no more. He want to bring somebody else in here, or who he been looking at, who he got his eye on. You know, I'm just kind of afflicted in the head. That's all. So no, to
She's a
each his
little
own.
touched.
To each his own. If that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. Be safe, enjoy it, but don't bring in somebody that he can contact every now and then.
Well,
That's not cool.
Where you gonna find that at?
Bring me a
Oh,
person
Y'all better
that-
go. Y'all better travel somewhere.
Look,
Get
she
somebody
getting in the
that
mirror in the camera. She want to get in the
Somebody
camera.
that can't speak English.
Yeah, y'all better travel somewhere
even
and
worse.
How you gonna talk to him?
Why is that worse?
I'm
You ain't
talking
gotta
about-
talk.
I'm talking about when we gone long.
Translation.
Man, listen, y'all take a trip somewhere where y'all know he can't just fly back over there. No. Mm-mm.
And
If
then
y'all want to
end
do
up
that.
with some kind of Corona / Ebola junk and bring back to the States. No, thank you.
Well, that can happen anywhere. You go out of the, go and drink tequila and probably been drinking all kind of craziness and don't know. So we can't say that.
Have you ever watched the TV show There's Something Living Inside Me? I think that's the title of it.
I think I watched it a long time ago. Like she was in a lake and swallowed something and something grew inside of her.
Yeah, or one had a worm embedded in her head and she kept feeling something crawling. Yeah, it's different things. And most of these people have been outside the country and contracted this stuff.
You might have
That's
to
why
get
they
the
tell
other
you.
one because I
I'm
want
good.
some more. I'm not.
That's why they tell you not to pee in the water.
You know, I noticed that too.
What?
Somebody said my breasts are too big. I be trying to look at April tomorrow. What the hell? Look, we only be honest on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. I looked at that too. I don't know. They're going to jail afterwards because he might want the other female more than his wife. It's in the with spoons and forks and stuff at. They're going to jail afterwards because he might want the other female more than his wife or girlfriend after the. I agree. Because I can't do it. I cannot. I can't do it. That's kind of equivalent to being a swinger. Well, no, not really, because with these swinger parties, you might know some people, but don't you travel somewhere to go? So you may not know him, but can you sit there and watch him? Well, you're not going to be watching him because you over there doing whatever you're doing. Ew, and then y'all got to get in a car together.
I ain't about that.
So, honey, how was it?
Then y'all got to get in
Did
a
you
car
have fun?
together and go home.
Did you have fun, honey?
Can you picture this conversation? So, John, how did you do tonight?
If that's the case, then
Ew.
I give him a pass.
I can't do it.
No, I don't want to know.
Entanglement.
Yeah, I couldn't-
Love
I-
y'all. Must respect for all of y'all. Keep it 100. That's all we know to do, William. That's why I go live. At first, we was like, record, and I'm not with all that editing stuff. I am who you get. You take it or leave it, buddy. I always been this way. And see, that's why I only got real ones around me, because I am who I am, and if you don't like it, stop dealing with me. Point blank, period. I can't change up. That's just how I always been. Thailand is considered the men's Disneyland. All right. For a threesome? Or you talking about for swingers, James? The men's Disneyland. Now see, Omar Kula, you're about to get banned.
What happened?
Okay? This is not that type of show.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Show your tits.
Tell him about
My assistant said, deuces. James said, there's a place in Portland, Oregon that has 6 floors of swinging. Wow. That's a lot.
Oh, it's the one in.
I need a male best friend.
It's
to go
one
with
in
me.
North Carolina.
Now,
it's
see,
a
yeah.
whole hotel. But you have
North
to have
Carolina's so close, though.
Yeah, but you have to have a membership, and the only way you can get in is if you're invited in by a member.
I just need a male best friend. I'm single. So.
Thank you, James. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys' support. Y'all don't understand. You know, just running our mouth, talking. Don't have to worry about people coming on here judging like, ew, what are y'all talking about? Or why y'all talking about this? Yeah, Stacy's going to handle that, Denise. Yes, North Carolina, Yvonne. Look. But, yeah, we appreciate this. All we do is just chit-chat, have a good time. It's nothing personal. We give our opinions. It's nothing to make nobody feel bad. You know, so, but to show your tits thing, like, dude, do I look like that?
Tell him to show his little Peter Wagger.
Like, do it look like we talking about that? I think he left. Yeah, girl. One. I want to spill the beans. I can't say what you do. Nothing.
What I'm doing?
What I'm used to. We can't get in trouble now. It's old. Never mind. April's looking at me crazy because I got a big mouth sometimes when I'm drinking.
What's his name?
His name was, let me go back to it, Omer. Last name is Kula.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all, how long we been on? I don't want to talk y'all to death. 45 minutes? Okay, so it's about time to wrap up. I don't want to talk y'all to death, but y'all make sure you're home, not doing anything. Make sure y'all Google YouTube. Thank you, Vincent. I really appreciate that. YouTube, y'all grown-ass women, y'all can talk about women. What you mean? Love what y'all talking because you learned something new there. And that's what I'm saying about. That's exactly how I feel. And that's exactly how all this started. You know, just talking and learning things. I agree, William. The one in Portland, you have to make a reservation. Thailand is good for everything. Swinging, threesomes, group stuff, and any and everything you can think of. Wow. Maybe that's why there's a lot of happy marriages and low divorce rates over there. It's like, I don't know. I didn't do the statistics. I'm just joking. But yes, William, very, very disrespectful. That's not what we do on here. We learn from each other. We, as you say it, and I normally don't say this, shoot the shit. Seemed like I heard somebody say that recently. We just be...
That's something William said.
William?
Alan.
Oh. I'm like, William?
I was looking at his last name.
Stacey said sound like something you would say, Alan, shoot the shit. How do I post infatuation definition for you? You copy and paste, and I think April already did it though, but you hold it down, you copy it, and then you do the comment on here like you just asked and paste it. But how, Melvin, how do you determine who you're going to be infatuated? Like, how do you determine your feelings? How do you determine that? How do you, I don't know the word I'm trying to say. You can't.
My sister.
If I'm infatuated. What, somebody said that?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying.
I was like, what?
Keeps a muzzle on my mouth sometimes. But
Okay, talk about-
infatuation and...
That's probably where it comes from, Denise. No.
Oh, because I was about to say it.
Lord, y'all, I'm tripping. I swear I was about to pick up the bottle. No, I don't normally do that. I'm tripping. I forgot my cup was right here. But anyway, you guys, anything else y'all want to talk about really quickly before I let y'all back to y'all wonderful night? Anybody sipping tonight besides me on some Moscato? Nobody else drinking anything good? Nothing hardcore?
Topics on Fridays, the inbox.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. If it's something you guys want to discuss, right, I have. If it's something you guys want to discuss one Friday night, since we do open discussion, be sure to inbox the Sip and Talk page. You know, we'll go ahead and discuss it. We don't have to say, hey, such and such wanted to talk about. Nope. But, you know, it's nice and it's good to hear things from people's perspective. Because sometimes you don't think about it that way. You don't look at it that way. So that's all we do on here is really just talk and run our mouth and have a good time for a little. It's good to, you know, just chit-chat with people and not, well, my kids was around a little bit. But, you know, kind of let your hair down a little bit. Melvin said the other person's beauty and personality. What do you mean, Melvin? Denise said my famous mixture. Is that the mixture that we normally drink? Sometimes you be drinking Hennessy though. Yuck.
Or Henny Penny.
Now I don't like cognac. It's disgusting. But anywho, I'm gonna let you good people go if no one else have anything they want to discuss or say. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Make sure y'all be safe. Make sure you know who you are. Don't let a man or a woman entice you to do anything that you do not want to do. If they love you, then they'll accept it. Okay? But if they love you, they'll accept it. Remember, if you're going to have a threesome, make sure y'all never get in touch with that person again, or maybe travel somewhere that you know you're not going to go. And there's nothing wrong with going to CVS or Walgreens and picking up that Oroquick and swab their mouth. Make sure there's no HIV going on. Not saying it's okay. Oh, that Prep B. Is it Prep B? Or Prep? Maybe it's just Prep. Man, I'm talking about a Plan B. That's what I'm thinking about. I think it's called Prep. Like, you can take it and not... It's be undetected? I thought you couldn't contact it.
No, you can be... You know, it's some medicine that you don't have to... it won't show that.
We're going to save the AIDS topic for next Friday. We're going to talk about next Friday, y'all. Make sure y'all Google, YouTube, get some information on HIV/AIDS. Let's talk about this thing. I used to do it a lot, William, but I kind of like backed off of it. I just kind of slacked up earlier this year, to be honest with you. I did want to do a huge trunk or treat, but I'm skeptical that it may not be a good turnout because of the coronavirus, even though you're keeping it moving. You know, so I don't know, but that's something I did want to do. We were talking about doing a huge trunk or treat for the kids. But yes, William, that's something we did a lot of and just recently kind of slacked off on it. So you be safe too, Yvonne. I appreciate you tuning in. James said, thank you again, ladies. You always make my Fridays night grown-up conversation. Aww. And I appreciate it, James. And I thank you for taking the time out to even be with us, you know. So I appreciate all of you guys. Love you. And be safe. And next Friday, we're talking about HIV/AIDS. So make sure y'all have y'all facts or whatever. Just talking. Again, maybe we'll learn something from each other. And peace and love.